Yeah.
Right? And then comes innovation, which is the negative side, and then it comes ecosystem, which is the negative side, right?
Yeah.
Four quadrants.
Yeah.
Right now, we were just downloading the business to know the current scenario, which is
Yeah.
also in the ecosystem,
Yeah.
and we still did not think about the innovation. That's why we did not
No.
like Florida.
No.
Also,
No.
if it's just, we needed a bigger space
Yeah.
to show the sub businesses.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we drew all the
Yeah.
quadrants, it would have been very small.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
not use that
Yeah.
sort of space.
You saw the numbers. Yeah. Are there some in the left side in the numbers? Could,
No, sir. How can it be in the left side? But how do we know that? If it's in the
you could see it
education
on the
side.
numbers. Yeah.
Based on the number we have to decide.
So if there is no turnover, uh, but there are costs, then it could be on the left side.
Okay, we did not think in that way. If there were
Yeah.
no numbers,
Yeah.
no earnings, you mean to say?
No,
No turnover.
if there's no turnover, then it could maybe because they are invested in it. Yeah.
Okay, we did not think in
No,
that
no, no.
perspective.
But you have a look. Yeah. Is it tough?
No, sir.
No.
It was 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. No, 6 minutes.
Okay, 6 minutes.
Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here comes the markers. Okay. Is he still drawing? Yeah.
We first did with this overall. Then we have
Oh.
for each individual.
Okay, that's great. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. In a normal lab, we will have 3/4 of this. Yeah. So then, yes, that's a good idea. Good idea. Yeah, 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 yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now here comes colors on. Yes. Okay. Have you used all the orange? Yeah. Yeah. How good are we on time? How
We have started the next session.
we are? Yeah. Okay.
Since you were busy with
Yeah. 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 So we are starting again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. We are. I think we are close to having the map now. Yeah. And in most groups.
We don't have much space over here. So
No.
we are drawing the left side of the quadrant in that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we are also
We don't
short
have
of
more.
markers. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. We have one there.
Okay, so whose business is this?
I'm not sure.
the cream is not present here. If you want, you can take this.
Oi, Roshni.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I have a question from yesterday's session that you said that selling the product is not the final thing. Being responsible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that back.
Yeah.
So in the context of e-commerce,
Yeah.
will that be considered as a sustainability thing? Like for example, I'm having an online platform.
Yeah.
I'm selling it.
Yeah.
And through the same platform, I'm also providing the consumers an opportunity that they can reach out to us if they want to resell it.
Okay. Yeah. 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 That will be. Yeah. That will.
Because
Yeah.
nowadays, e-commerce is also not even confined to
No.
just Amazon and
Yeah.
in India recently.
Yeah.
Like in the post-COVID scenario,
Yeah. Yeah.
most of the brands they are going online on their websites.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
earlier,
Yeah.
what was that? For example, if you talk about Pepsi,
Yeah,
they will have their own corporate website.
exactly. Yes.
Nowadays, what is happening? People, brands, new brands, they are having their own website
Yeah.
through which they are selling.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like, if they are providing an opportunity to the consumers, for example, in electronic,
yeah, yeah,
they are having selling headphones.
yeah, yeah,
I'm purchasing.
yeah,
Then after 1, 2, 3 years,
yeah.
I want to resell it.
Yeah,
That is a waste. I'm not using it.
exactly. Yeah,
If that thing,
yeah,
will
yeah,
that come? Will that be a part of
yeah,
the
yeah. It's a little bit like the Volvo
Yeah.
example. Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
yeah,
if that thing is being done by the companies in
yeah,
India,
yeah,
that will help
yeah,
a lot of
yeah. And then you will bring the resources back, and yeah, yeah, yeah,
because they will be having more. For example, if I'm having a headphone which I'm not using,
yeah.
I don't know what to use it.
No,
Actually, I'm facing that
yeah,
problem.
no, no.
I have a couple of headphones.
Yeah,
They're on my desk.
yeah.
I don't know where to
No, no,
put it
no,
away. How
no,
to put it away.
no, no. That's right. Yeah, yeah,
So instead of using the figures on the right,
yeah,
number of
yeah,
units sold,
yeah.
can we just use the rate, the percentage
Of
compared to the previous year?
yeah, on
Would
the
that be
growth,
enough?
on the growth. Yeah, yeah.
We can just use the percentage because it's more convenient.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you have this hexagon here, then you have the three numbers: turnover, cost, and earning. And then if you are looking at this, and then you see them scaled on the life cycle, then it might be that this one is much larger and much more important when you can see the numbers. So the percentage is mostly used to yeah. It's because when we come to the next phase, then we will have to decide which of them we want to kill, or and you see if this one is taking 70% of the business turnover, then we'll kill the business. Yeah, you get my point? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Better to use the figures itself.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So are we coming close to having the mapping? Because we need to go also next step.
So, what you said about innovation is that the turnover needs to be really low with 0% growth, right?
No, what could happen sometimes is that in the numbers, it can be a business model that does not have any turnover, but it has cost.
Cost.
Yeah.
But how can we understand from this figure? We don't have any section for growth.
Uh, that one.
Turnover is zero. Okay.
Yeah, and it has a minus of 210. So you could have a discussion if it's investment in innovation. If a business, they calculate on each of the business models and they keep the cost summing up all the time. However, it could also be, and then if you go down here,
This one maybe. So receivable customer receive 189.
that one has a turnover, so it must be, yeah, yeah. But you could have a business model that has not yet come into the market. But what you then have to do is you have to go down and look at it previous year.
Okay.
So if previous year, let's say this was zero, and it's also zero here, then it could indicate maybe that it's on the left side.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know that the numbers keep secrets sometimes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And so what about this one? Like, for the gold customers, it's an exception because the turnover is zero. In other cases, it's still there are positive figures.
Yeah, most of them seems to be okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We have plotted all the dots according to the.
Yeah.
So now what?
So you have
Plotted the figures.
yeah, and you have one red on the left side.
Yeah, we want.
And why?
Figures are negative, so we have plotted negative.
Can you point to which business model it is?
We bought. Here the
So it's
figures
for
are
negative minus 35 for 11. Earning is 11. Minus 31 turnover.
Yeah, but then
For the silver customer, for the bronze customer.
yeah, but if anything is on the turnover, either it's plus or minus, it's always over here. So how can you get a negative turnover?
No, no, sir. For earning here in turnover, the value is negative minus
Yeah,
31.
yeah, I know.
So this is the negative part of
No,
the turnover.
no, it is not. It's not.
no, sir. In earning, earning it is minus 503. That means the just having a loss.
Yeah. And then it goes down here.
Then no, not that one, sir. This one minus 31.
Minus 31.
Yeah, yeah.
X-axis.
It still has to be it still has to be over here.
Okay.
Yeah, because yeah,
Negative.
yeah. But
Negative scale should be this side.
because how can you get a negative turnover?
So that I was also thinking, but according to the
Yeah, if
this is the setting.
if-
We are taking it as
yeah, but very low practical. If you have a shop, how can you get a negative turnover on a business
It can
model?
be zero. It can be zero, but not like.
Yes, it can. It can. It can. Yeah. Yeah. What? How can you get a minus turnover in a business model in a shop?
Minus sales.
If I sell some trousers to a nice lady or some dress, how
Turnover cannot be
how
negative.
then how can the
Can be means if it
the-
is
how
loss,
can-
it can be negative, but turnover cannot be. Earnings can be negative.
no, because if the lady comes back with the dress, then I have to give her back the money. Then it will come in a negative turnover. It's called credit notes. So if the lady does not like the dress, I have billed her for 20,000, and then she comes back and say, I don't like it. Then you have to tap it in as a negative income turnover.
How to plot?
Yeah.
It's the opposite of sales, right?
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
negative
Yeah.
turnover.
Exactly. And then if then you have to look at the earning. If the earning turns negative, then it comes down here. But then you have some challenge on where to place it out on this side, because now you have a negative turnover, and then you have to look last year to see what is the growth.
Turnover is negative.
Yeah.
It's like someone is returning.
Yeah.
Then in this plot where we will place it,
Over here.
this side.
So we have to draw a negative axis like.
No. You see, the turnover turns negative, then it will kind of, it will be a negative turnover, and then you have to have it over here. The only thing you have to find out is where the business model is. Then you have to compare with last year on the growth rate. And what is the growth rate?
So it's not just the numbers that we are plotting.
If our turnover is in loss, then it should be.
No, but loss and turnover is two different things. Loss is related to the earning, and the turnover is related to the turnover. Yeah.
So we have just directly plotted the numbers. So that
Yeah,
is not
no,
we were supposed to.
And it's the growth rate you need to use.
So the growth rate also we need to use.
Yeah, because can you give me a hexagon? You see, if you have a business model here, then you normally write up here. This is the turnover, this is the cost, and this is the earning. So that means actually, if this hexagon was dynamic, then you could have a very large hexagon, and then still you have to find out where should it be placed. So then you use the growth rate to find out, is it here? This is high growth, or is it here? Then it's negative growth, but it's still the same. Yeah.
So, like we have, say, for example, something like say 11,365
Yeah.
11,365 and 2,906. So we have directly this in the x-axis.
Yeah.
We have found out 11,000.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes. Yeah.
And here we are finding 2,900, and we are directly plotting that.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to do that.
No, you should do the growth rate. Yeah, the growth rate. So the growth rate is 16%. That will probably be something like here. And then here, you because of it's the earning is very high.
7%.
Where is the earning?
7%.
Yeah, but here you have numbers, so you have to look at this number here. So yeah, so it's pretty much here. Yeah, but and then I think maybe it's a little bit too far out, close to the maturity here. So it's maybe it should go a little bit over here. Yeah. Mhm. And I really like mathematic one that is expert on mathematics to figure out how to make it automatic.
So we only understand numbers and
Yeah. But then it will you'll be able to map it automatically.
So if we have a negative turnover, so will that go in the decline phase?
It can only go down here if the earning is negative. Yeah, it can only go down there. Yeah, because this is
So like this phase, we have the introduction growth maturity decline.
yeah.
So that is also related to what?
That is related to the turnover.
Turnover. So
Yeah.
if we have negative turnover,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we are going to decline.
No, and it doesn't mean that you are in here because it's the earning that decides if you are here.
So now you suppose you are in our group.
Yeah. I always suppose I dream I could be in your group.
Minus 31
Yeah.
turnover corresponding.
Yeah, and then it has a positive earning. Then it must be up here.
Yes, and minus then corresponding to what we will put
Yeah.
up there.
So then you have to look at the growth rate.
Growth rate is minus 90%.
Yeah, so it should be over here.
Minus 90 for turnover
Yeah.
and for earning minus 94.
Yeah, for the turnover, that's the important thing. So it should be over here.
Means for the
Yeah, it's falling.
declining
It's
phase.
declining. Yeah,
Means according to that
yeah, yeah.
and everything will be in this quadrant only.
Yeah.
Nothing will be here. No, sir. Everything with this quadrant only.
There is one we have just discussed with another group there. Yeah. Because they said finish, and I said maybe there is one business model that is in innovation, because if you have no turnover, then and you have costs, then it could actually be in the left side. Yeah.
And so again here, okay, here we are having only one curvature, so you are telling that the negative growth rate will go into the declining phase.
Yeah. On turnover. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So are we coming to a close on this exercise? So one big question, and that is, why on earth are we spending our afternoon on mapping this? And why are we not out playing volleyball instead? And that is because if I have actually a suitcase, and sometimes when my students they ask, "Why are you running around with a suitcase? It looks like you are a doctor." Yes, I am a doctor. So when business they call for me, I come with my suitcase. I have B stars, I have hexagons, I have markers, I have a lot of things because I come out to them as if I were coming out as a doctor to a patient. The patient has a headache. The CEO he has also a headache, but is related to his business. Okay, so the thing is, what you are doing right now is extremely critical because if you put one single business model on the wrong position, then this theory says that if you are in implementation phase, let's say introduction phase, then certain strategy is best for that business model. Do you get my point? If you are in a growth, then you should use certain strategic tactical tools. This is what theory says. And that means that if you are setting one of the business model on the wrong place, then you would look up into your book and strategy book and your marketing book, and then you say, okay, it's in a growth phase, I should use this and this strategies or these tactics. Do you get my point? So what you are doing here is extremely important because you can kill the business. If I'm a doctor, I can just kill the patient. That's yeah. But here it's more critical because you can kill the business. That's critical, really critical. So that's why we are using this afternoon a little bit to exercise on that. We are 100% sure that we are placing the business model on the right position. Okay. So are we close to finish on that one? Almost.
5 minutes maybe more.
5 minutes more, and then we turn to the next exercise. Yes.
This information, for now, they've been given a set of three information, like turnover, earning potential.
Yeah.
And then a lot more information.
Yeah.
It gets very difficult.
Yeah.
Do you have a software that can do this?
I have some of it, yes, and then I actually have some shares in another business in Netherlands, and they can do the very tough ones. Yes. Yeah.
Implementing a software would actually make a lot of things easier.
Much easier. Yes. And
If you patent it, it gets much more easier.
yeah.
That's what me and my friend were discussing. Maybe if there's a software,
Yeah.
it would ask you to be much easier.
Yeah. Much easier.
Ask you
Yeah.
what's the turnover,
Yeah.
what's the income,
Yeah.
what's the potential, and it would automatically.
Yeah. This is what the Dutch software does exactly, and then you can make scenarios. What if? Yeah. So you are fully. But sometimes, when I come out to small and medium-sized businesses, they they can't afford it, and they can maybe not even understand it. They have to have it in their hands firstly. Yeah.
Understanding it hands-on is much better.
Yeah. But if we are lucky, then I will show you a software. But it's a very easy software, firstly, and it's not complete. One of the next coming days, and it's best at when you are in innovation and yeah. But you are very right. I think I would like to do some experiments with it. Yeah.
I would like to try it out because we're finding it very confusing. Every time that we go to discuss
Yeah.
the same topic,
Yeah.
the same case study,
Yeah.
everyone has a different view or different approach.
Exactly.
So we checked with them. They're only considering earning
Yeah.
the y-axis and nothing
Yeah.
not money for the employee.
No.
We took earning and turnover,
Yeah.
and then we tried to plot it. It looks totally different from what is.
That's right. That's right.
So we feel that we are heading in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
We are not sure whether we have understood it right.
No.
We understood the billboard, we understood the incentive model, but we are not able to plot this.
No.
Then we have given more than 2 to 3 options
Exactly. And
here. Yeah, we were able to solve with a problem,
yeah.
just with a problem.
Mm.
But the actual problem includes a lot of money
Yeah.
and a lot of other
Yeah.
expenditure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are actually running into a lot of problems.
Yeah. Yeah. Challenge.
Because we know we will be able to get across the items,
Yeah.
get things done,
Yeah.
but somewhere something is
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah. And so I did a tryout with 4 groups. One group was researchers. One group was consultants. Third group was some that were teaching business modeling, and then a fourth one was CEOs from industries. They came out on the same number, based on the same number. They came out with 4 different results. And the consultants, they laid the business model. Not they forgot about the numbers. They laid it with their stomach feeling. Yeah, but that's a very good question, because you can actually map on very different ways. But the thing is, you have to decide what is the rules of the game. What are you mapping on the different here? And from one business, they want to have it like this. In another, they would like to have it like this. So you see, but the thing is, when you are mapping and you have to decide on the rules, then you have to stick to the rules, because then you get pictures coming up. Yeah.
If you could just plot a graph for us,
Yeah. 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 I will do that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
make us understand this section,
Mm.
how it needs to be plotted.
Yeah.
Actually, have an idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone is on their own.
Yeah.
We actually don't know which one is right, which one is wrong.
Yeah.
I believe the keyboard graph that's on the screen is right.
Yeah, no, I just put it out as a sample. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that is also a very funny thing, because some of the boards have the PLC curve here embedded in it, and then people they forget about the numbers. They just put it according to the code. Yeah. So it's also a psychological game here. You can actually make them do many different things. Yeah. But when the day is over, the number counts. The number counts. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So that. But I will come with examples. Yes. So you can see how it's done. And then, of course, also the viewpoint. We are viewing from the value proposition perspective. But if you turn and then you do it from the customer side, you will get a different picture. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you have to view from all different angles, I think we'll have around 7 graphs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that is also interesting, because sometimes if you map it, for example, from the competence viewpoint, you will find the machines that are maybe most critical in the business, or persons that are most critical. So you will actually see who is the most critical in the business, and then also maybe who is taking sucking the money, or actually valuing the business. So there's a lot of information in it. Yeah. Okay, now I think we are ready to turn to the next task. And the task is that now we have mapped on the boards and because we don't have very much time, we can just have a small glimpse on each of the different boards, and then have a small argument on why it looks like this. Okay? And who will start? So we'll have a start over here. Yes. And then I think it will be a good idea to listen to those because you will get some inspiration for your own boards. So please, shall we have a microphone? Yeah. Okay.
2 minutes, sir.
2 minutes. Okay. There's somebody here that's ready. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello. So basically, uh, so first of all the big boxes are the portfolios, which is orange. Yeah, the overall business. Everything. Okay. So, like orange is cube, green is pencil, red is B board, and blue is books. And we have also did the sub segments, which is gold, silver, and bronze customers, like in different shapes.
Yep.
So, as we can see the board, we find that the declining has most of them, since the growth percentage was minus in most of them. Like for pencil, we had minus how many percent? For pencil, total percentage, we had 14% minus, which was declining. So we kept it in declining, and same way we have kept all the minuses in the decline, as because we could see that there was a decreasing decline in these portfolios. And for the B board, we found that the total turnover, the total earning was in negative, and all for both the years, and it increased also. The sub segments were also in negative, just except for one, which had a 0% earning. So we kept it in the concept area of the innovation side. Of the innovation side, because since we had it in zero, we did not have any earning growth percentage in that, so we thought it was an innovation, so we kept it there. Same goes for pencil also. We had the silver customers. uh, yeah, the silver customers did not have any growth percentage, so we kept it in the innovation side of the idea. So yeah, yeah, the turnover is basically zero.
It was both years zero.
Yeah, for the pencil,
Yeah.
it was above zero.
Okay.
Like it was in
Yeah.
positive, and
Yeah.
but for the B board, it was in negative. So
Yeah,
we had
okay.
to keep it in
Yeah.
the negative part.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that is how we have plotted everything here.
But then you have put it in in the green area of on the left side with that one. So it's earning money, but it's still on the innovation. Is that right?
Yeah, because we could see that there was a turnover, and there was an there was a constant earning. Like last year, they had a 189 of earning, and the same earning they had this year, but the
Okay.
growth was zero.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is why we had kept it in
Okay.
the
Yeah.
positive
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
earning, but they were earning.
Yeah.
There was a zero turnover, no profit, no loss.
Okay. Yes.
So we kept it there.
If you see the business, one might apparently say that the B boards are sucking out all the money from the system. But we are not looking forward to eliminate this B board business, because the fall in earning, or the, what to say, it's still better than the last year. It's
Okay.
still doing better than,
Yeah.
though it's still sucking out money of the business,
Yeah.
out of this business. Still, it's in a better position, coping
Yeah.
up somehow in
Yeah.
comparison to last year.
Okay.
So we are looking forward if we could
Yeah.
like nourish this business a bit
Yeah.
more so that
Yeah.
we can lift it up
Okay.
in
Okay.
the EVAP
Yeah.
quadrant.
And you put that on a bubble.
We are thinking of
I'm
it.
teasing you. I don't see any groups that works with bubbles. And that was basic. The first thing we decided and we agreed upon: have the bubbles on your side, and you must have the bubbles on your side. Okay, we are running out of
Thank you.
time. Yeah, thank you very much. And then it's your turn here. Yeah. Okay, let's give over the microphone. Yes, great. And sorry if anybody feel offended when I come with some good. I hope it's good input. Okay. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. And then we have the volleyball group. You're not finished yet. Oh, you're considering. Okay. Okay. So we will take another group. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we will leave the volleyball group. Who will take next? Okay. And we have a group that are very confident on where the business models are. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so I think we even confused you, sir. So it's really confusing. So we did look at other boards,
Yeah.
as we told you.
Yes.
They had a different point of view on how they wanted to structure their quadrants.
Yeah.
So we had a very different view on how we had to structure the quadrant.
Yes.
We didn't do any comparison with the previous year because we were a little confused. So we
Yeah.
just took the current year's sales and we just came to a conclusion on how it's going to be and how it's going to look.
Yeah.
And since everything is invoiced,
Yeah.
so nothing is going to come on the left side.
Okay.
So everything is
Yeah.
going to be coming on the right side.
On the right side. Yes.
We see that we are still incurring loss with the B boards.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you agree with the other group that the B boards are in loss?
yeah, the B boards
Yeah.
are in loss.
Yeah.
So if you're comparing it to last year,
Yeah.
the sales has reduced by 50%,
Yeah.
but they're somehow able to sustain and stay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can give it a year to see if
Yeah.
they will be in business or they'll be out of business on that one,
Yeah.
so that they can completely close out the production of B
Yeah.
boards.
Yeah.
So that's why we have put it here, because
Okay.
this is solely considering the turnover for the current year,
Yeah.
not for comparing the previous year and the current year.
Okay. Yes.
And then I believe
Yeah.
we have the cubes. I think the sales of the cubes have increased. So the turnover is likely to be sustained next year. So it's going to be better the following year.
Okay.
So I believe that we can look at it at a stage
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it's its maturity,
Yeah.
and I think this will yield
Yeah.
profit to them.
Yeah.
And after that, I believe we have the books.
Yeah.
The books is something where the sales is more,
Yeah.
so the profit margin also is more.
Yeah.
So the cubes and books is something where the company can concentrate.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can come up with more innovative ideas
Yeah.
to improve their sales,
Yeah.
so they can sell more.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
profit will increase.
Yeah.
And I think increasing in that profit might
Yeah.
subsidize the loss that
Yeah. Okay.
you get from
Yeah.
the B board.
Yeah.
And then we have the pencils. Pencils, I think the loss is very little. So compared to the previous year,
Yeah.
it's only it was only as a -5% difference
Yeah.
margin. I think bringing a little bit of innovation into it
Yeah.
will actually make it better. And if all these products are selling well,
Yeah.
we can put in some innovative idea into the B board,
Yeah.
and I think we'll be able to make sure we earn profit through the B boards as well.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Thank you. I have one question here, and that's very nice that the group up here is present. So if I look at the two boards here, I see that you have placed the red one, which is what? You have placed it in a different place than they have done over here. Why is this? So, no, but no. I just want to ask, why is there a difference between the two groups? We agree upon that it's the same numbers.
Yes. Ideally, it should be the same, but I guess.
Who's right?
What have you plotted?
No, I want you to tell me who is the one that has. You plotted in the introduction, and you plotted in maturity.
We just only consider the turnover and the earnings for the current year.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. And yeah. So listen. I have done this many times, and the critical thing here is that you agree on how you map and what you have on the axis here. You have to be prepared before they start, or you have to take the discussion on beforehand with the man. Let's say you have a management group, and then you also have to realize that managers, they can sometimes be strategic. So the production manager, he would like the picture to look one way, the marketing manager would like to see it in another way, and they definitely don't want to have a situation where they are pointed at as the main responsible. So please remember, every time you do this, try to have bubbles and be sure that everybody maps it in the same way, because you will get some ugly pictures sometimes. And I have actually experienced that some gets up and they start to fight with each other, really hard. So that's very critical. And then of course it's the here there are some strategies, over here there's some other strategies. So we have to be certain on that. Okay, I think we have time also for the group in the corner. Yeah. But then you have to move. I'll take it over here. And then you have to come forward here with this one. Yes, you have to take it over here. Otherwise, we cannot see you. How's it going with the volleyball group? It's going good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where's the ball? Okay, yes. Is it okay? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So the earning percentage for the gold customers is minus 46 percentage compared to the previous year. So we are plotted here in the decline stage because it's declining the turnover. And after that, the silver customers for the cubes, it's the figure what we have. It's 817%. That is a growth from the previous year. So we are plotted in the growth stage, so a maturity stage, so that it actually gives us the maximum potential and maximum turnover for the business. And the other figure for the bronze customers, we have 21 percentage. So we actually plotted in that in the growth stage, that is have enough potential to grow and reaching into the maturity stage. And after that, if we are considering the B boats, it's compared to comparatively from the other products that we are having, it actually gives us a minimalistic turnover or earnings, but it has some potentiality to grow in the future. So in the big boat section, we are having for the gold customers, we have minus 32 percentage. For the gold customers, we are plotting in that declining stage. But but in the silver customers, we have the 0 percentage. That means for the silver customer, it is in this ideation stage, which will might be possible in the future. It earns a much amount of turnover for the company. And the other section for the bronze customers, it is almost minus 94%, which actually goes in the decline stage. So in that case, we have coming with another plan, and it's for the bubble. We can say that if the B board, what we are planning in the ideation stage, if in the previous whatever it's already implemented in that maturity stage, what we are actually checking that the product is actually giving us some amount of negative turnovers. So that in this so that the B boards is going into the decline stage, so that the feedbacks coming from here, we can use it to customize the product in that ideation stage.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
whatever the B boards are not able to explain to the customers or able to give to the customers, we are actually take over the feedbacks, and we will customize the B board for this what we are planning to launch in the for the silver customers. So we will do it here. So that this is our bubble
Yeah.
what we are
Okay.
having.
Okay.
So for the pencils, for the pencils, we are having turnover minus 11%. Yes, the pencils have the potential, but also it's not give us that much of turnover for us. It's also going in the decline stage, but it might be possible that the pencils also reach that maturity stage already. But it's now the whatever models it's are in that stage, it's actually going in the decline. We start in the decline. So in the other section, we have like whatever yes, 0% for the silver customers. We are planning to launch pencils, so it's also coming in the ideation stage. But what we are considering that it might be possible in the existing rivals, whoever in the market. So in the pencil that they are using, it's kind of like the services or the experience that a pencil give us to the customers. It's not able to capture that attention from the customers. So for what we are seeing, that the pencils also going in the decline stage.
Yep.
So that for the silver customers, we are planning to launch another product in the pencils for the of the pencils. So in that case also, we are considering the feedbacks, and also the innovations will be there for
Thank-
the yes.
Thank you very much. I know that we are close, but one thing that struck me, that is that they over here, they told me this is the truth, and you tell me this is the truth, and you tell it this is the truth. And in 2 seconds, and you have a different truth here. And one thing I can't understand is that they have some business models and even a portfolio that is in negative here, but you have no one over here. How can that be?
So as you already explained that what if we have the invoice in ourselves, that is
Yeah.
already like provided with us, that
Yeah.
the datas and the
Yeah.
transactions is already happening here.
Yeah.
So in that case, that can't be in the negative section, because it gives us some amount of turnovers or some amount of
Okay.
invoices.
Now I understand. Now I
Yes.
understand. Oh, okay. But the thing is that if we have the X here and we
Yeah.
have earning a minus, and there is any of the business model that is in a minus earning, then it must be in the red zone. It must be in the red zone. It's not because then you are measuring against the turnover, but that's not correct. That is that way. The earning is that one, so there must be some that belongs down here. Okay, sorry, I was just clear enough. Okay, we need to have the volleyball group. Thank you very much. And shall we pass on the microphone? Yeah, and we have been long time waiting for the truth. Okay. Yes. Please go ahead. And what is the time? We are not allowed to work overtime. Yes.
Sir, we given a figures for this cube, B-board, pencil, and books for this label, and also we also given figure for the gold, silver, and bronze customers.
Yeah.
Like coming to this cubes, like for the gold customers, the earning is 899, and the growth percentage is minus 46%. So like I think we should keep this cube gold customer in the decline state.
Yes.
And the silver customers earning is 862, and the growth percentage is 817 percentage.
Yep.
So I think we should keep this figure in the growth percentage, like it is in the high rise value,
Yeah.
high rise growth percentage.
Yeah.
For the coming from the bronze customers for the cube, the earning is 1145 percentage, and the growth percentage 21%. 21%. So I think we should keep in the introduction part, because like compared to previous year, the earnings are from 1045 to 1145. I think the earning is very low.
Okay.
That's why you keep in the introduction state.
Yeah.
Coming to the B-board's value, for the gold customer, the earning is minus 210, and the growth is minus 32%. I think like we should keep in the maturity state, like because it has a potential value, high potential value. And coming to the silver customers, earning is minus 304, and the growth is 0%. So that's why I think like we keep in the decline state, and like it is in the introduction state.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the bronze customers, the earning is 11, and the growth percentage minus 94%. I think we should keep in the decline percentage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming for the pencils, the earnings are earnings for the gold customer are 168, and the growth percentage is minus 11%. I think we should keep in the maturity state.
Yeah.
For the silver customers, the earnings are 189, and the growth is 0%. We should keep in the introduction part.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Have we got any groups left? That's not the case. Then I think we are close to closing down, because we have to go out and play volleyball. Yes. So I would say you have done a really good job today, and thank you very much for being together with you. It's my honor to be with you, and you are learning very fast, and you are sticking to the rules. You are remembering the bubbles. You are planning before and everything. That's what we need for the next coming days. So thank you very much. Take care and have a good evening. Did you get